Hey, what is up, everyone? We're going to move through this one quickly with King Midas Collects, deepincollectibles.com. You already know what it is. Got some mail. It's a mail call video. I know you guys are dying to find out what happened at Baltimore Comic-Con already this weekend, but day 2 just wrapped up. Unfortunately, I wasn't there to attend day 2. I was there yesterday. It was a great time getting to finally get that vendor experience, getting there early and being one of the first to kind of dig and, experience those kind of vendor deals. And then towards the end of the day, just talking to other vendors, but hey, we'll be back Sunday and trying to see what it's going to be like tomorrow when it comes down to getting things in bulk, because people are not going to want to get rid of some of the stuff that they got. So it's going to be an interesting time. Looking forward to it, but let's get on to what we picked up. So these came from Golden Apple Comics. I ordered these during FOC 2 months ago and finally in. So we ordered a couple more of these Art Germ Catwoman Uncovered foils. It's just Art Germ, nothing spectacular about the book because it's just a collection of Catwoman covers, I believe. So, but you know how these companies do, they try to rake as much money from you as possible by putting a hot artist on there, making it foil because it's the 90s again, I guess. Wait till we get some more chrome embossed covers, because it's happening. I mean, people are into metals. Of course, that Nort's swimsuit, making fun of Sports Illustrated, I guess, right? But again, these are just covers of all the swimsuit DC covers during the summer that they've done the last 2 years. Now, what's interesting about these, you got to open them up because there's a different centerfold in a lot of them. And the biggest book, which is on the Hot 10 on CBSI this week, looks to be there. I can't remember who it. I think it's a Jen Bartel. I think it's Jen Bartel that you want to find. And that's it comes in every 4th issue of it. I don't know if it's across all the, you know what, let's just open this up and see what happens when we open and look at the centerfold. Because the most common one, I believe, is it Babs Tarr? No, it's not Babs Tarr, but it's Barbara Gordon and Dick Grayson, Nightwing. Who is it? It says it at the bottom here, but it is Jorge Jimenez, which is great. I love Jorge Jimenez. But the Jen Bartel one's a hard one to get. So I say that because it will change the price for that 1 in 25 Villa Lobos if you get the Jen Bartel centerfold. Let's see if this one's the same. Oh, wait. Okay, hey, we got it. So we got it in this one, which is fantastic. This is the Adam Hughes one, but this is Jen Bartel. Look at that. I love Jen Bartel, so it's kind of cool. We finally got one that has the Jen Bartel centerfold in it. Of course, once my Things from Another World order come in, I have a couple more of these Adam Hughes variants to come in, and I think I bought 2 of the J. Scott Campbell covers because those are just regular covers. Again, FOC, if you order from them, I think it's 30% off 2 months in advance. So it's always kind of nice to get it at a discounted price as opposed to paying cover price at your LCS. Now, support your LCS, absolutely. But if you can, it's just a way to incentivize getting your stuff cheaper. I think it almost evens out where I might get it only slightly cheaper than going to the store after factoring in shipping, bag and board price, and the taxes. So it's kind of all the same. Here's a nice little variant, a 1 in 25 for Shazam. We got it because Miss Carla Cohen on that DC artwork there. Love to see it. Sorry for the glare. And then, of course, like I said, Hot 10 CBSI in the Golden Apple order. We grabbed one of these. I think I paid $48 for this one before it jumped. Literally within 2 hours, I went to go try to buy a second copy and I wasn't allowed to. And it was already at $65 or something like that. So it was slowly spiking the day of when I bought it. Of course, we're seeing double, right? Because I'm pretty sure I showed you guys the other day when we were able to get our second one there. And this was the FOC one that we got 2 months ago. So we got it at the ratio price. Always check variants. It's tough though. How do you know which variant's going to be hot and which one's going to be... If it's 1 in 25, I've spent the Babs Tarr Catwoman. I bought that one too. at $22.99 on FOC, because of course you get your 30% off. The only problem is that day of, I saw on my comic shop they were selling it for like $12.99, so you can get it at a lower price, but you just don't know what's going to be hot. Like, it could have been like a $40-$50 1 in 25, like the Alice Never After Adam Hughes Virgin. That was $45 as a 1 in 25. So yeah, I mean, it's hit or miss. All right, these are cool. Just going through Facebook comic book groups, found a seller particularly trying to get rid of back end variant covers. These are all 1 in 25s, and he was selling them for like $3 a piece. So it was fantastic to do that, because if I can get it for $2 as opposed to like 10 or 12, and definitely not paying ratio, we're in the money. For me, collector wise, I don't think selling them, I can do any better unless they spike up again. So Thor's issue number 3, Dale Kwan did a lot of, this one makes sense, doing Storm, of course, and it was a Secret War tie-in, so they had all the different Thors on there, but they did one for Throg, Beta Ray Bill, is it Beta Ray Bill? I can't remember who the second person was, and then Thor. So Dale Kwan did all the 1 in 25s for each 4 issues. Pretty cool. Next one, I can't remember the artist on this one. All new, all different Avengers. Number 2, the 1 in 25. Again, $2 on that one. I believe this one was $3. This is a Marko Djurjevic Avengers issue number 7 gatefold. Beautiful gatefold here. One of the only ones I was missing. I do have all the X-Men ones, and I have all but Ultimate Fallout 4 of the Ultimate Fallout connecting covers that he did. The one in, I think only one of them, were they all 1 in 50s? Regardless, I had all of them except for all the X-Men ones and all the Ultimate Fallout except for issue number 4. And I have a decent amount of the Iron Man and the Avengers ones, but definitely missing this one, so it was really cool to get it. So we're gonna open it up, show you guys what this looks like. So again, across all the different Avengers titles here, New Avengers, Secret Avengers, and then Avengers Prime, Avengers Prime and Avengers Academy, I believe, on the end there. So these are all 1 in 25s, and then this one is just like the gatefold one that he did for issue number 7 of Avengers here, that has all of them. So it's pretty cool. And look at, my boy Moon Knight there on that Secret Avengers roster. Love to see it. All right, cool. And this one's for me. Sorry for the Doom fans out there, you know who you are. But I had to have the Secret Wars issue number 5, the 1 in 25 Doom variant. Of course, the different iterations. You got Doom 2099, the 616 Doom, and then the 2 other multiversal Dooms. So, I'm a Doom guy too. Got to get my Doom. These were my comic shop books, the ones I wanted to expedite here as quick as possible so that we could get them ready for CGC from this week. So I took a picture on Instagram, if you guys haven't seen it already. This is the David Nakayama 1 in 50 Poison Ivy. Of course, you can buy the OG, a regular cover price one where it's not as zoomed in for cover price, or $1 extra for the cardstock. This Joshua Swaby Sway. And then Emma Frost, Immortal X-Men issue number 15. Good title. And then the big boy. Again, this is why you FOC, because I think this one was always going to have a chance to be much higher than the 1 in 100 price tag. So we got this for, what does it go after 30%? It's like after tax, like $87-$88 if you try to get it. The Lee Jae-hyung Spider-Gwen Annual number 1 Virgin here. Beautiful book. Yeah, we got to get that bad boy going either in the Mylar or graded ASAP and hold on to that. I missed out on that She-Hulk. Obviously, and for this cover too, I do have a ton of the regular cover trade dress ordered, but having the Virgin is different. I had a shot at that She-Hulk that Ji-Hung Lee did. I just missed out on it. So I'm glad I didn't miss out this time. Next up, this is from Mutant Beaver Comics. They were doing like a 75% off on older variants, so we took advantage. They had some GI Joes, and I'm missing a few of the John Royal GI Joe 1 in 10s. So we're just trying to fill that run. Mutant Beaver, shout out to them, of course. And then issue 289 here. This is not John Royal, but just happy to see that John Royal one that I was missing was up there. They also had this one here, Arrow, issue number 1. This is the Mirka Indolfo variant there, 1 in 25. And then these were my comic shop order from last week. So a couple incentive variants here. The Sandman Universe Glass House, issue number 4. Yeah, it says a 04 right there. It's 1 in 25, of course, but kind of creepy with the blood dripping, but also having that kind of like restaurant vibe, Chinese restaurant vibe to it. So pretty cool. You gotta get the language right. It's not Japanese, it's Chinese. 5 Power 25. I missed out on this, so glad to see that it's back in rotation. Can't wait to read it again. And this series, like, man, these covers for all 3, I only bought 2 of them, but this Rival series with Godzilla, they've had fantastic covers. Even the new miniseries right now, Here There Be Dragons, the Tyler Kirkham cover Bs, you guys got to get those covers. They're if you're a cover lover, they are fantastic. Look at this. Godzilla Rivals versus Space Godzilla. Just like the whole aesthetic here is it's a vibe. Try not to cuss. And then here's a retailer incentive, which is just as awesome. Fantastic. It does remind me of the Godzilla in Hell series that had just these unbelievable covers. I think as I'm looking at this, it's going to remind me, I wrote it down in my notebook to look for Godzilla in Hell tomorrow at the con. I think that's one of the big ones I'm looking for. So, or if anyone else out there has any, let me know. Conan the Barbarian number 2. Beautiful book. For a second, I thought, oh, we ordered it. Okay, so the second print came out, which is like an homage to the movie, the Schwarzenegger movie poster. So we did order that. And then this is the foil version of said same issue number 2. Had to get it. Looks dope. And again, that's an homage too, the way that they're posed for the movie poster. This is Battle Chasers issue number 11. Yeah, it says it right there on the barcode. Issue number 11. This is a second print, but I like the version of it with the cherry blossoms. It's beautiful. Beautiful. All right, and then the last 2 books, we bought 2 copies of this because it was cheap enough to get 2 copies. But this is the Mahahini. Is how you pronounce his last name. I'll figure it out. I like to make sure I pronounce people's last names correctly. I have a hard last name, so I know how it is. Blade issue number 2. It's the 1 in 25 because they don't do 1 in 10s anymore. So that's a variant there for issue number 2. And then this is pretty cool. This is Steam Age Wasteland issue 0 from Antarctic Press. I think they only did, issue number 1. A couple different covers of this. The reason why I bought this was because I was on Artgerm's live whatnot, and one of his managers has a sketch blank of this book with Artgerm doing the steampunk chick. So I thought it was an Artgerm cover. I was scouring the internet, yada yada, trying to find it. Apparently, the story is that it was a gift to his manager, and he was able to get Artgerm to sketch something on there. So it's a 1 of 1. Never gonna see something like that again. And I was really like looking for it because I was like, Artgerm doing some steampunk stuff. Let's go. That's the first time I've seen anything like that since his heavy metal work that he did. So hopefully he returns to that. I haven't seen anything like that in a while. But I noticed that this was still kind of a cool cover too. So as a cover junkie, happy to add that to the collection. So hey, that was it. We have the stack of Baltimore Comic Con Day 1 books to show you guys. Found some pretty neat stuff in dollar bins, even in a $5 bin. So hopefully tomorrow we can get some deals, figure out how much we have to spend, and we'll continue adding these books to deepincollectibles.com. Be sure to check it out. Sign up for the newsletter. We have going on 25-30 people so far. We'd love to have more people so I can get those emails out to you guys and showcase what we're adding week by week. So hey, I can only do so much, but I really, really appreciate your help. You guys spread the word, get more people hyped on it. I'm actually going to talk to Shortbox tomorrow too and see if there can be like some sort of like, hey, maybe I need to get on Shortbox too and kind of like duel it up and just to get more eyes on the product. Anyway, that's going to do it. I've rambled a little too much longer than I anticipated. So guys, we have day 3 Baltimore Comic Con tomorrow. I'll try to run into some content creators I saw the other day. I saw, why am I blanking on his name? Anyway, Longbox Love Affair was there. QWERTY Comics. I saw Renovision. So maybe I'll run into them, say hi, introduce myself. And I don't know. I like their content. So, hey guys, thank you so much. Bag and Boredom, enter that vault. We'll see you in the next one.